But yeah, the super speed that you see all of them doing, where it's like after images and whatnot, there is a skill called celerity. And it's kind of bullshit depending on the storyteller and how loose they are with it, because at the most ranks of celerity, you could essentially become the Flash based on the reading of the rules.
Well, shit.
Yeah. Arky's lost control of the spirits that have possessed him. You'll have to drive them off to get past them. Wait, there's something shiny over here. Oh.
Dogs.
Your puppos? I think we're going the wrong way.
So I wonder.
Yay, experience.
Yay!
Or
Yay,
hell,
being able
just-
to use powers through fences.
That just a
So I think we have to go through where it looks like there's something of a gap.
Yep.
Yeah, back here some... Oh, there it is.
Yeah. This game really needed more music.
Yeah.
Playing more constantly.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Arkady. Oh, hi, Arkady. Alright, so I understand how the hell you were supposed to play... Like, get through this game as the... Avenger. Oh, fuck you. Got a werewolf on our ass, and now we gotta deal with your shit.
Are there any innocents down this way?
Might be some over this way. Never mind. Whee!
Like, I know we've already saved our 50, but...
Yeah. Save as many as we can get. Oh.
Thank you. I wanted my orb.
Machine gun.
Okay, fair enough. Nothing there.
I know that you said that there was like a third of the game left, but I think most of the rest of the remaining maps are just going to be this until we get back to Digging Heart. Some glyphs give you permanent boosts to your attributes. It's a crying shame there's not more of them in the game.
Yeah, I know, right? We found two.
2 accuracy ones.
Yeah.
Arcady's lost control, yada yada yada, blah blah blah.
Yeah, we know.
Okay, I do like that the spirits we're finding now are like wolf spirits. Because, you know, Arcady, werewolf, all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
That's a good camera right there. Where are we trying to go? Oh, I think, yeah, through this, over this. Over the river and through the woods.
To Assel's house we go. I like how they're just like leaving us like little... It's like the game has realized it is slightly bullshit.
Said as soon as he died.
Yep.
Again. Was it this way? No. We got the key in that door. And actually, do we care? Might care? A little care? Not for much care. Eh. Perish, foul creature.
Be gone, monster. You don't belong in this world.
For grunts, these things take way too many hits to kill.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Arcady.
At least he doesn't have a ton of health, honestly.
Yeah, for these chase sequences. God, that would have been obnoxious if he still has as much health as he did.
Yeah. Like, they at least made him quick to kill off.
Loading. Return to the mansion and prevent the warden from binding his family's spirits into innocent victims. Arcady is still after you. Hurry!
We're trying.
Oh, no. Hold up. Yeah. Buffy. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh well.
But yeah, I do like that the spirits are all wolves now. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's a fun little touch. Like that's the thing that's kind of bugging me when the game does something cool. It's like genuinely kind of cool.
I think that's just what bugs me most. Is like my rose tinted glasses have been broken by this point easily, and now it's just like, oh. I mean, I see the cool ideas, but oh.
They have made a couple minor missteps.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this was the basketball court we saved some innocents.
Yep.
Forgot whether or not we needed to in order to progress things, but hey. Okay, game. We praise you about the wolf spirits. You can stop spawning them now.
The game goes no.
Puppy again. Wonder if they're susceptible to bullets.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, hi, Arcady. Well, now he's very susceptible to bullets.
I'm not going to complain about that.
Nope. Rejuvenate Edge calls forth the power to heal.
Though, like, since we only gain, like, buffs to our edges when we beat bosses, like...
Stop taking heart before he brings his family back with enough spirits to kill everyone in the city. Okay. Yeah, I do find the breadcrumbs of healing orbs to be hilarious, honestly.
Oh yeah, as a note, I mentioned this to you on Discord, but I checked the alternate control schemes in this game.
Oh yeah.
Hoping I could find something that was not the R button for attack. There is an option that's not the R button for attack.
Yeah?
It's the L button.
What a great game. God damn it.
I would love if I could make it, the A button. That would feel a lot more natural to me.
I feel like that would be a lot more natural just in general.
It'd be a lot less painful.
I kind of get it because they did it in a way that the face buttons are mapped to swap through your abilities and guns and all that fun stuff. Well, you can't tell me that you couldn't have just done the same thing for the L and R buttons.
Oh yeah, no, and that would have actually felt more natural. Well, and here's the thing. The A button doesn't pan through anything naturally.
Nope, it's just select.
And like, okay, as much as we were complaining about like everything sharing the X button in Dark Alliance and Dark Alliance 2.
Yeah.
Because of the amount of times we accidentally activated a save point when trying to pick up items. I would prefer that to what is happening to my index finger right now.
I get what they were going for, honestly. It's like, because there's so much so many guns, and there is kind of a little bit of an emphasis on using your firearms because, let's be honest, getting close to some of these things is just a death trap waiting to happen. But that's about all I get.
Yeah.
All I understand. Oh my god, just freaking dogs all over the place.
You have worn out your welcome, doggos.
Dogs all the way down. Yes, thank you.
Fixed it.
Sorry. Referring to the dog. Fixing the dog. Changing weapons or tactics and offer overcome an impossible situation. Yeah, like a speed-ridden little naked dual-wielding guy or werewolf. Find the warden and stop him. Thank you. I didn't know that's what we were trying to do still. Utterly lost. I don't know how the hell I missed that wolf like 5 times.
Magic.
Magic. Not this way.
He didn't even get to fully spawn in. Oh, right, you probably went to double doors.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hi. What? Hi, vampire. Yeah. Oh, that was actually cool. The slow fade away to death.
Do more stuff like that, game.
Yeah. Alright. How much do you think this is gonna suck?
A great deal. But we have infinite lives.
Yeah, suck it. There are 3 different controller configurations to choose from.
All of them suck.
Uh,
Just let me attack with A!
It's like, I don't even care if we have to confirm accidentally with A sometimes. Just let us attack with it.
Uh-huh.
All I wanted was my life back. But you could not give me one chance at happiness, could you? I could have had them recreated just as they were, but you destroyed the vessels Hadrian made for them. Now I have to put their souls into these people instead. That doesn't matter to you, does it? Does it? All you care about is your damned hunt! The real tragedy is that you actually think you can make a difference. You're throwing pebbles at giants. Is this really how you want to spend the last moments of your life?
Yes.
No matter what your gifts, you're still only human. I am eternal.
They're not showing us that for no reason.
All right, let's try the survivors first, just for shits and giggles. No? All right.
I have a dumb thought.
Yeah. Dumb thoughts are usually the fun ones.
They wouldn't have highlighted this window without a reason.
Nope.
I don't know if I'm doing anything.
Gotta be doing something. Yeah, let me try it. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be one of those things where you lead him around the room and then... Yeah, I'll see if I can't take a little bit of aggro out of him. Up. There we go. To recompose.
Well, okay then. We had less than an hour of game left.
Yeah.
I still was on a time limit last week, and I lost my shit anyway, so...
Nah, yeah, completely understandable. I distinctly, yeah, that was one of the reasons where I was like, if we do just bum rush through this, we can probably finish it. But
yeah,
you're like, no, we're only like 2/3 of the way through the game. It's like, really? I vaguely remember there being less.
If you look at the stage amount, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, but thoughts on this game. I have kind of complicated feelings on this game, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I can see what it was going for. It shot for the moon. It landed somewhere around Mount Everest. It didn't even hit escape velocity.
Yeah.
Which the setting is so fascinating, and I agree with you, like the hunters are interesting.
Yeah, because one of the things about the hunters is that they're almost entirely based in mystery. Werewolves, vampires, mages, hell, fucking mummies are explained in their splat books and whatnot. Hunters? Where did they get their powers? Who knows? Who was one of the first hunters? Who knows? All of it is mystery because despite the fact that human history has been somehow recorded through generations, no one knows where this all started.
Yeah, and like... And I agree with you. I like the vibe of the humans who are in this world full of supernatural bullshittery. There are some that have a chance. There's
Also,
some that can do something.
For those aficionados that know current Hunter lore, no, I'm not up to snuff on current Hunter lore. Like, the last time I played was back in high school in 2005.
Look what you're making me do! Oh! Go away! Leave me alone! Run! Run from me!
I completely forgot about that.
Things like that, though, show this game has heart.
Yeah, like, they clearly enjoyed what they were doing when making this game.
They clearly cared. And again, the issues we've been having with this game, I think, are threefold. I think one part is a genuine skill issue on my part. I think one part, well, general skill plus potentially my controller being a bit ass.
I mean, honestly, the controls in this are pretty much complete ass, so let's be honest.
I think a second part of it can be summed up as emulation issues, which that is not the game's fault.
Yeah.
And I think the third part is just genuine jank.
Yeah, it's the worst kind of jank, too. It's the jank where, hey, we know vaguely what we're doing, but unfortunately, I don't know, maybe they were on a time crunch, maybe there was something else that they needed to do, another project that they were running on.
I know,
but the thing is that it didn't feel like a whole lot of the hits, and when the hits that did hit, they didn't feel, especially at later points of the game where you were fighting speedy vampires and the like. There was no clue whether or not you were connecting and how much damage you were doing.
Exactly. And like, I know you probably saw the persistent problem I had, and maybe I just wasn't using my C stick enough. Where I would turn my character to use my like Word of God attack, and that was another thing. The wind up on that particular spell. Shut up. The wind up on that spell was just long enough that any of the faster enemies could very easily get out of range.
Oh, totally. That's honestly where I prefer the AoE one that the Avenger does.
And that's part of why...
as long as you're close enough, you're gonna hit a bitch.
And that's part of why Burden was in its way so much more useful. Also, okay, so my ending edge levels were 3, 2, 1, right?
I believe it was the same for the Avenger, yeah.
We would have to farm bosses.
That's one of the funnier things, is that you can't. Because, in the Snowblind games, the ones we're familiar with, Baldur's Gate, Dark Alliance, and all that fun stuff, those ones you could reload a character into into a save earlier on and just grind for gear, equipment, experience points, all that fun stuff. In this, you can't. It is just a bull rush shot through the campaign, linear story, with the only thing that you can really do going forward is oh, I happen to find a rocket launcher, or oh, here's an innocent.
Yeah, I'm just gonna check something really quick.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm going to a much earlier save. And I'm just going to see what our experience looks like. Yeah. It saves our experience.
Yep.
So, there's no way I could have gotten a more powerful Rejuvenate.
Nope.
So,
because the Rejuvenate belongs to the Defender.
Right.
So she starts with it, and then she, at the end of the game, would have been able to heal the entire party.
But yeah, I have... This game has a lot of heart. I have to give it that. It has a lot of heart to it. They obviously gave a shit. Honestly, the vocal performances were even pretty good. Like, at least I was very convinced by Esteban.
Oh, yeah. And from what I remember of the other characters, like, Cassandra, the martyr, was a sassy teenager.
Mm-hmm.
And she did it in a way that was not completely annoying, which I always marvel when a voice actor can make a sassy teenager bearable.
Yeah.
And, shit, I forget her name. The defender is...
Samantha?
Yeah, Samantha, thank you. And Samantha is, like, first off, she's a cop. And I know what a bunch of people are going to say off the bat. But we know. Game, deal with it.
Keep it out of here, thank you.
Keep it out here, thank you. But she is, like, the good cop. She wants to help the innocent and whatnot, and that shows in her character, in her voice lines.
Uh-huh. And even Spencer, like, he had this whole vibe of, oh, for fuck's sake. That was really believable. And, like...
I gotta help this innocent again.
And, like...
Oh, look what the idiot dragged in.
I think... I kind of like how I wasn't necessarily expecting Dude to be trying to revive his family.
Yeah.
But it didn't come out of left field, either.
Yeah, because we learned of his tragedy. We know what it is that he was angry about in the first place.
And they did at least give... And we did see the graves. We saw the portrait. We saw 3 bodies. Like, the only clue we didn't really have was that he was doing a summoning ritual. And, like, I'm just... I want to like this game more than I do.
Yeah, speaking as a dude who was wearing the rose-colored glasses of nostalgia, I still enjoy the story. I still love the characters. I love the ideas that was going on with this game. I just do not had not remembered the amount of jank that there was in this game.
Yeah.
Because I mostly remember the first few levels, like going up to the church, because one of the most memorable bosses to me is the teddy bear. Because there's a long stint where there's no bosses after the teddy bear. There's just stupid difficult situations, like the vampires that are gunning down the people on the rooftop, which we've expressed our anger at that.
Yeah.
I think we can move on past that now. But yeah, it's like, after the teddy bear, what other bosses even were there? There was Dagenhart 1, where he was just, in a vampiric human form. Then there was a werewolf. Then there was the Hadrian guy, the mutated doctor. There were far fewer bosses than I recall there being in this game.
And, like, okay, so the video we have of...
Oh, and I guess Carpenter.
Yeah, the video we have of you finishing off Hadrian. I remember you beat him solo in that video. And I was the one who expressed, like, doesn't that screw you out of an edge upgrade, though?
Yep.
And I'm like, that doesn't feel right to me. Like, the way edges are upgraded, it doesn't feel right to me.
Yeah. Because you get a increased edge, or you get a new edge every time that you defeat a boss. Sometimes you'll get both, but yeah, overall, if you just jump in with a brand spanking new character at the end of the game, that character is going to receive 1 edge for having defeated the boss, and that's it.
And that reminds me, this never happened to us because this never happened to us. But apparently, if you let that revive timer run out, your character gets reset completely.
Back to 0.
That's bullshit.
Yep. So, like, you could be a millisecond away from saving an innocent if you had 0 lives left. And going to, revive a person. But the second that person's count reaches 0, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I just want to make sure of something. Back to the attic for a second. Yep, like 300 off. I just want to see how many people we had saved.
Okay.
Before at the end of this. Not to mention, loading this will stop the game from trying to load the preview stuff.
Yeah, I was getting tired of hitting the start button.
Oh.
But yeah, this is a game I want to like a lot more than I do.
Yeah.
And I still have to record a postscript. I suppose I should reveal what that's about, huh?
Probably.
We are skipping the cutscene.
Alright. 49 lives, 66 rescues. I do not know how many that there are in the game that you can rescue.
I think there's no way you can get all the innocents on the rooftop.
No, I don't think so either. Like, I think we needed to start shooting the vampires as soon as they had appeared on the screen.
Yeah. But, so I went on eBay. And I have acquired a physical copy of this game. It has not arrived yet. I'm going to play some of it I'm going to play some of this with someone who I know is a much more reliable bullshit detector than I am. And who's also much better at action games. See Rune Level 1 unupgraded Elden Ring DLC beat. Yeah.
Yeah, I mostly just feel bad because I knew I liked this game as a kid. I know that I enjoyed it. I liked its story and whatnot. I did not remember like it being as terribly jank as it is. So, pulling someone else through all that and watching them physically hurt because of my nostalgia, that hurts.
But
I will not lie.
We had to finish it out of honestly spite.
Yep.
Also,
Almost
I just have to show
spite.
this.
Oh, yeah. Here's one. Oh, a jump and attack had swapped.
When
Oh.
And aim and move are reversed.
Ooh. Like, okay. Who wanted this? Who asked for this?
When we all know what we actually would love.
Yep. Like, okay. Sure. We're playing this via emulation. Gonna be woo. Oh no, emulation. We could have, sure, maybe remapped our buttons through the emulator to do that shit. But no. If we want the experience to be as pure as possible and suffer.
Minus, the fact that we just left an infinite lives code on at the end.
That too. Oh, go back to the main menu. Like the main menu. Shut up, phone.
Like, title menu?
Like back to the title menu. Because there is one thing, well, two things that we end up getting when we beat the game. One, we unlock Nightmare Mode, which is hard difficulty.
No.
And two, we unlock alternative costumes for the hunters.
That's acceptable.
And then when we go to, I think if we continue, maybe it's new game?
We'll find out.
Just real quick, we're not playing another game.
Okay, I think it just shows our default character art on this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
and we are skipping any all cutscenes.
If I recall correctly, it'll show us in the attire that we had when our characters were in Arcady's execution.
Which, like, here's the thing. I love the fact that this game has some bonuses for beating it.
Yeah.
Makes me nostalgic for the times before, like, all games had online connectivity.
And everything that you could unlock, you could just purchase. Like, yeah. Look at us.
This actually looks cool, though I do think Esteban's regular look is cooler.
Yeah.
Okay, but you want to know the key part of this?
What's that?
That's not captured on my recording.
It is on mine.
Oh!
And if you ignore it, it just doesn't matter.
Oh!
I think that is...
I think that was a good note to...
Yep.
Yeah, I will record that postscript after my copy of the game comes in and send it to you.
Hello.
And like, again, I'm trying to be as fair as possible in saying that I'm sure some of my problems are a legit skill issue.
I honestly don't think it's that much of a skill issue. It really is just kind of jank.
And I do think some part of it is also...
And even in the cutscenes.
Well... But yeah, like... We look cool. But yeah, like... I think this game comes down to just, I want to like it so much more than I do, because the concepts are cool, and I can tell they gave a shit.
Yeah.
Like, there was heart and soul in this.
It's just very much a situation of...
And maybe
I don't know what happened.
And
but
maybe if we were able to play the Xbox version, we would have had a better time.
Possibly. Who knows at this point? And we're probably not going to know for a nice chunk of time.
Yeah, because Xbox emulation is,
impossible right now, basically.
I mean, it can be done.
It's very select what it is and isn't possible. Like, I want to play Dungeons & Dragons Heroes, but on my end of things, it doesn't play all that well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anywho. Yeah.
Yeah. I will get that recording to you at some point after I have my copy of the game. But
Alrighty.
Yeah, like, just for anyone watching, that should tell you how dedicated I am to giving this game a fair shot. Okay, yes, fine. Yes, it was only $30 on eBay. But,
I think it's more the additional time and energy you're putting into the game.
Yeah. That, like... I want to be fair to it. And, like, again, I cannot blame the crashes on the game.
Mm-mm.
Like, the game crashing a couple times, I cannot blame the game for that. That was clearly the emulator. So yeah, like, and the slowdowns we had, I can't blame the game
that was
for
on
that.
my end.
Yeah. And that's why we went back to Parsec, because we were having those slowdowns. But the controls? I can blame the game for that one.
Yeah. And for the controls too, the worst part of it is like, it's because of its, what's the word I'm looking for? It's because of the C-stick and its 8-directional thing, I want to say, is the worst part of it. Because you only had the 8 directions to aim, and sometimes the auto-aim will work, but sometimes it just doesn't, and you aim like 2 degrees to the right of your target.
Yeah. And, like, I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah,
I would give this game a solid 4 or 5 out of 10.
I still have plenty of nostalgia for this game, so I'm going to rank it like a low 6.
Like, and the thing is,
I love the story. I like the world. Characters are great. And if you play the extended things, it only gets better. But this game itself, in a vacuum, it is hard to enjoy, I'd say, once you get into the sewers and start seeing the vampire ladies.
Yeah, and like, I'll admit my rating is actually kind of generous for how I've been talking.
Yeah.
But
especially the small breakdown we had after the Hadrian fight.
Yeah. It's a game I want to adore.
Yep.
And I can't. And that hurts.